finds his rhythm, that career average will come into view, guys.
That's the hope. He nearly turns it over here. It is a kickball. Again, as we talked about the other night, that has been a problem for Kobe. And you could probably closing in on Kirk Heinrich for the second most threes all time as a Chicago Bull. Here's a Coro pocket pass.
That's about the third time we've seen the Bulls get the ball down player. The Bulls right now 25 assists on 29 field goals made.
That is a ridiculously high figure.
At one point they were at 70% shooting for the longest.
60% for the field, 86% assist rate right now for the Bulls. The best teams in the league are around. Efficient game so far, and Kobe White trying to pick up where he left off. He misfires, he's 5. Here is Wilson, he answers with a 3. No Porter Jr., no Powell. Different rotation for Jordi Fernandez. And the youngest team in the NBA, the Brooklyn Nets. Here's White kicking. Vucevic wide open for 3. Tipped by Wilson. He flags it down and starts the break. Gets White out of there, and Buzelis lost his footing as he tried to flip the shot up, and Buzelis did not give up on the play. Chased it down. Playing the youngest team in the league to the oldest team in the league on Tuesday in the Clippers.
Again, I mean, you know, it could be a little bit misleading with the Bulls because if you take Vooch off this lineup, you know, this team is right there with the Nets as the youngest team in the league. Vooch is the basketball team.
Were you that senior, Stacey, that brought the grade point average up for the rest of your Oklahoma group?
I was one of them. I was one of them, baby.
That's right.
Dean on a roll, baby. Dean's on a roll.
That's what I like to hear, my man.
Yes.
Here is Wilson.
And really, your main core group of guys are under the age of 25.
Yeah, Giddy is under the age of 25. White's 25. Some of the older guys are like Herter. Vucevic, no.
And Vucevic is starting to kind of settle now to his point line, and that's not what got them the lead.
Here's White inside, off glass.
It's a simple game. Bulls right now 38 for the Nets.
There's Thomas. Airballed it badly and out of bounds.
Oh, he is struggling.
I mean, he's been trying to find his rhythm all year. We keep telling you about the $6 million in September. So to keep his unrestricted free agency, there is Smith with a 3. Jordi Fernandez calls time. That's the reason Cam Thomas took the deal he did.
There's another night you just scratch your head and go, wow, is that the same team?
Part of it has been Kawhi has been healthy for pretty much the entirety of their run back into prominence, or at least into relevance. There's Martin with a nice step back 3. And he missed the other night, did Tuesday. They're supposed to play tomorrow night as well. So the Bulls will get him on a back-to-back. Buzelis hits a 3. And the lead right back up to 20. So see James Harden assuming that he's healthy to go, as he has been all year. Smith the rebound. We'll see if Kawhi plays. Kawhi's always put up good numbers against the Bulls. White, step back 3, no. So he's gone a little cold now. Thomas leaves it for Traore. Who hands a 3. Nolan Traore, Trey. White a little out of control, flings it cross court for Okoro. Across the paint against Thomas.
He just overpowered him that time. Okoro's only taking 2 shots tonight.
Yeah. Martin off of Buzelis now. Herter and we're up in the southern suburbs of Paris.
I'll tell you what, France is going to be tough in the Olympics. They have got a lot of young talent that is playing in this league right now, getting valuable exposures. Here, a remix of the team's first city jersey. This year's version returns with a bold new look. Jerseys in the full retail collection.
I imagine Traore will be part of the next wave of national team players for France. Very heated over the last few years as You know, what Stacey's talking about, you got to have depth to be good internationally, and now France is starting to develop some depth.
Well, the #1 name on there is Wemby.
Obviously, yep.
And then after that, you just got to step back. Oh, let me step back and kiss myself. That's amazing.
His 6th.
This is one of his better shooting performances this season.
He's had so many of these barrages in his career. He's hit 7, 8, 9 threes in a game. Here is Kobe. Feeling it. Got it to Okoro. And moving screen that time on Kobe was not set. You can see his front.
Put a lot of pressure on him. Trying to get back to his old self. And those injuries, really slowed him down in the beginning.
He and Thomas, you pointed out, are kind of in similar circumstances, both facing unrestricted free agency and both dealing with injury.
Or in a contract year.
Claxton hits at the buzzer.
It puts a lot of, and it paid up big for him, and that's, he's gone on to do great things. That's a lot of pressure on a player to have to go out there and perform. And a lot of the things.
A back-to-back for a while, so that maybe allows Kobe to get into that flow. Dosunmu, point of the 3rd. Here's Gilman. Signed with Real Madrid when he was 15 years old, coming out of Russia. Into Smith, who was trying to tie him up. It's a foul
and
on
really,
Jalen.
that should be an offensive foul because he is leading with his off-arm.
The NBA celebrates Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s pursuit of racial, social, fun sports day as well. To close out the night, the college football playoff national championship will be.
I'll tell you what, I don't think anybody at the beginning of the year thought Indiana would be anywhere in the championship series. That's a foul on man right there. It's 5-10 on the streets. 2. I didn't want to talk to you, Adam.
They know we only speak facts. Here is Mann. Little step back from Terrence Mann. Sharp the rebound. Jones Bulls. Here is Jones.
You see how he used the rim right side, but he coiled his body to go to the left to avoid the defender to block that shot. Smart move by Trey Jones.
Well, we told you that Trey Jones has been dominant in the paint for his size. All 10 of his points are in the paint. Tua Clowney's. It's a 22-point ball game with 4 to play. In the 3rd. Jones slipped. Vucevic to Herter. Corner 3. No. Buzelis beats Wolf to the rebound. Trying to shovel it for Vucevic. Wasn't really looking for it. Man goes back. Slings it out. Clowney will take it. That won't go.
Down, but he's still a phenomenal talent.
Trade deadline February the 5th. It's a lot closer than you realize.
That is.
There is Buzelis looking for Vucevic in the paint with the dunk.
It's a simple game.
With Taves coming back with Winnipeg and Derrick Rose being honored on Saturday night. Bulls have the big lead to the 4th. Danny Wolf is in the corner. That's a 3 and rims home for Danny. Nice to have a 4th quarter where you have a lead large enough to where you can sit your starters with about 6 or 7 minutes left instead of down to 2 or 1 minute. There's Vucevic again.
Mouse in the house, free cheese.
17 and 11. There's Jones on the attack. Kick out for Dosunmu. He's got space and a 3.
Well, I tell you, Iowa has really improved his three-point shooting from what he.
Scrambling desperately to get the read out of his stack of reads. And I've never seen the Ninja Joe Group panic the way I just did right now. He felt like he was wronging the broadcast. The rhythm right now.
He's been in rhythm in the first half, just taking shots that are available.
Nice offensive rebound by Smith. Dosunmu, a big night for 3.
He is shooting lights out. Point line.
How about the Bulls? 17 of 37 and 11 of 17 combined between White and Dosunmu tonight. And there's Clowney with a contested 3 over Buzelis.
Buzelis got lucky that he didn't get a.
That should have been at least looked at. I think even the officials are like, it's a blowout game, and I know y'all want to get home to watch the Bears. There is Buzelis. That was a great pass from Dosunmu. We're right behind that angle. There were 2 Brooklyn Nets. Getting to that point. Ooh. Up 26. Oh boy, you got to think about getting some guys out. Okoro is on the deck.
He
Billy
ran into the
Donovan.
shoulder. They're doing better than they did the other night. First off, come out ready to play and get off to a good start in the first quarter. That was huge.
Smith, short.
There's a couple of chances there.
Good contest by Herder. Nice shot by Traore.
Traore is a nice little player.
White sets it up. Okoro drives it, gets through, and whistling a foul. They're asking for the goaltend, but it was a block for Sharp after the foul, so no block officially, but no goaltend. It'll become score tickets today.
The Lakers are kind of up and down again this year, too.
LeBron in it. Bulls will get their first look at Luka and LeBron and the Lakers next week. It'll be the first time that the Lakers are in this building since the Josh Giddey half-court winner last year. Traore, Sharp, man, yes, on the three.
Kind of taking the page out of what Detroit and Orlando have done, build their team through the draft and just live with these kids getting the experience. Youngest team in the league.
Herder hits a three.
There's all I need that, Cam. But that's what sometimes you saw what Detroit did. One year they lost 25, 26 in a row. The next year a top 5 team in the Eastern Conference. And this year they've been the #1 team in the Eastern Conference. Turnover. Bulls got number 4-2. They should get away at.
White, Jones, White, 3.
43 beat a 3. Bang, bang, bang.
He's hit 7 of them tonight. And Kobe White. 1,033. There's an Okoro foul.
Some people eat there, they said they highly recommend.
Dirk and Steve Nash both out there. Of course, Dirk Nowitzki, the Germany native, got a wonderful reception in Berlin. Jones, nice pass off to Okoro.
Nice dive right there by Jones.
And his 10th assist of the night. Wolf kick out. Traore at 3. That's good. Nice smooth shot from the youngster. Traore came in. And he's got
a nice stroke.
4 or 5 tonight. Time and opportunity. Any one of the players in the NBA will surprise you, given the chance. White, nice feed. Out to Okoro for 3. Over the top of Smith, that's because he was grabbed by Clowney.
You know, they were All-Americans in college. You know, they've got to play.
Okoro muscles it in. Yeah, it's still wondering the lineup right now.
Well, it's under 4 minutes. You've got some guys that have been injured already this year, so you got to be very cognizant of that if you're Billy. You know, anybody go down in a game like this when you can clearly blow this team out into that.
4 on the block, 2 on the clock. Wolf for 3. Rebounds. We're getting to that point again. That's 3 double-doubles for the Bulls now. Smith, 12 points, 10 rebounds tonight. Lee, Vucevic, and Jones all with double-doubles. Jones to White for 3 to tie the season high. Long rebound to Okoro. 3 minutes left. Jones inside. And kind of
records on it's a rivalry game.
Herder, Dosunmu, Okoro, Smith, and Terry, the 5 out there. Nice play by Okoro. Wanting to play him as many minutes as he told us earlier in the week. You pointed out, hey, he's young, man. Let him get some time. He's played 30 more minutes tonight.
Well, and here's the situation. I mean, if you're Jalen Smith, you know, Todd. Listen, there was an APB out on you, bro. Like, I was like, when is Adam coming back?
So I was like,
okay. He's like, all right, man, you got to come back, man. Hey, I'm missing my boy. You got to come back, man. This is selfish reasons. No, I want you back here with me.
I got you, man. Mark Brady wants me to call it the Bob Lacurcio Auto Group broadcast.
The Bob Lacurcio.
So Bob,
yeah.
That's our producer doing right by you right there with the extra drop in.
Bob, we gave you an extra one.
Because it's a 23-point game. Stacey's saying nice things about me, so I know it's a blowout.
That's terrible. That's a low blow.
Man, I'm very thankful for you.
I mean everything I say about you.
I appreciate the hell out of you and our wonderful crew.
We have a fun crew. We have a fun crew. You know, Mark Brady got a chance to go on a trip here. He wants to say that the reason why the Bulls have success on the road is because of him. So we just kind of go along with it.
Carter a three.
And then we just hear Russ, our director, because he doesn't like, he's a hater. He likes to throw shade. He's like, wait a minute, they lost to Houston last trip.
The facts do not back up Brady's story.
Yeah.
That's what Russ is saying right now.
Wow, these guys in the back. I wish the fans could hear these guys.
Nets will keep kind of the normal guys out there. A lot of guys need more minutes as Carter hits. So you got Wilson and Traore and Wolfer out there.
Yeah, you got to get these kids for their attitude is the more minutes the better. Even if it's a blowout game. There is no, people, oh, this is garbage time. There's no garbage time. This is real basketball out here. These guys are playing. What a nice move.
Slick.
He's going to be a good player for him. That whole rookie class that they were in, people were wondering why they drafted all these guys. You see why. I mean, these guys can get really good very quickly.
I do think this is kind of a model, and it's not a new model. As Martin hits a three, it's and then drafting well. And, from the looks of it, guys like Dielman and Wolf will be an important part of what Brooklyn is trying to build in the coming 2 years. These are quality players. Nice pass. Ulbrich to Herter.
Weeks, you've got to win the games you're supposed to win, and you can drive home safely. And let's go see the Bears. Bear down, Bear.
The Bulls dominate tonight, 124-102. Dosunmu and White combined for a big night with